Everyone wants spiritual awakening. People imagine it as a moment of pure bliss, a state where all suffering disappears, where life suddenly makes sense. But what if I told you that spiritual awakening is not what most people think it is? What if awakening isn't the beginning of peace, but the beginning of the most uncomfortable journey of your life? Because there is a truth about spiritual awakening that almost nobody talks about. And once you understand it, you may never look at yourself the same way again. Let's break this into 5 parts. Part 1, the beautiful illusion. Most people start their spiritual journey because they want something: inner peace, freedom from anxiety, a deeper meaning. They read books, watch spiritual videos, meditate, and slowly a dream begins to form. A dream that one day they will become a better version of themselves, a calmer version, a happier version, a more enlightened version. But here's the strange thing. True awakening is not about becoming a better version of yourself. It's about realizing that the person you've been trying to improve was never who you truly are. And that's where the real challenge begins. Part 2, the collapse of identity. The first signs of awakening often don't feel magical. They feel confusing. You begin questioning things you never questioned before. Your beliefs, your ambitions, your fears, even your relationships. The identity you've spent years building starts to crack, and that can be terrifying because the mind survives through certainty. It wants labels, it wants definitions, it wants to know exactly who you are, but awakening begins when those labels stop feeling real. The successful person, the failure, the victim, the hero. The image you have carried for years begins to dissolve, and for a moment, you may feel completely lost. Part 3, the dark night. Nobody mentions. This is the part that spiritual influencers rarely show. The loneliness, the confusion, the feeling that life no longer fits the way it used to. Many people experience what mystics call the dark night of the soul, a period where old meanings disappear, but new meanings haven't arrived yet. You no longer feel connected to the old version of yourself, yet you haven't discovered what comes next. It's like standing between 2 worlds, and this stage can feel painful, not because something is wrong, but because something false is dying. The ego interprets this as danger, but awareness sees it as transformation. Just as a caterpillar cannot become a butterfly without losing its old form, awakening requires the death of illusions. Part 4, the real awakening. Then something unexpected happens. You stop trying to become someone. You stop chasing enlightenment. You stop fighting yourself. And for the first time, you simply observe. You watch thoughts come and go. You watch emotions rise and fall. You watch life unfold. And suddenly, you realize something profound. You are not your thoughts. You are not your fears. You are not your story. You are the awareness behind them, the silent witness that has been present your entire life, always here, always watching, always free. Please remember this. The truth about spiritual awakening is this. It is not about gaining something. It is about losing everything that was never truly you. The masks, the labels, the illusions. And while that process can be uncomfortable, it is also incredibly liberating. Because beyond the noise of the mind, beyond every story you've ever told yourself, there is something untouched, something peaceful, something whole. And perhaps awakening is simply remembering what has been there all along. The question is, if you are not your thoughts, then who are you?